Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather round because today we have a real treat for you. Today, we're talking about a car that's more Italian than a bowl of pasta, more fiery than a pizza oven. It's the 1992 Alfa Romeo 155 V6 Ti. Now, when you think of Alfa Romeo, you might picture elegance and sophistication. Well, throw all that out the window because this 155 is like the rebellious teenager of the Alfa family. It's like they took their finest engineering and added a shot of espresso, a splash of red wine, and a dollop of pure adrenaline. Just listen to that engine. It's like a symphony of horsepower and passion. The 2.5 V6 sings a melody that's unmistakably Italian. It's as if Enzo Ferrari himself has blessed this car with his divine touch. Now, let's address the driving experience. This is not a car for the faint of heart. It's like trying to tame a wild stallion. It requires finesse, determination, and a willingness to take risks. Steering is sharp enough to cut through carbon fibre, and the handling, well, it's like dancing the tango with a car. You have to lead, but you better not step on its toes. Now, for a more in-depth look and more statistical point of view of the car, I'm going to hand you on over to my American colleague, Snarty.
Thanks, Ghosty. The Alfa 155 is a fairly standard mid-level compact four-door. It was one of the first cars produced after Fiat's purchase of Alfa. It was produced between 1992 and 1998, before it was replaced by the 156. The 155 received various options packages and special editions and little cosmetic facelifts things throughout its production run. You could see changes in the grille and the bumpers and the wing and things like that. So the base model 155 is front-wheel drive, which is a real departure from Alfa tradition because they're usually rear-wheel drive. Its direct predecessor, the 75, was rear-wheel drive. The 155 Q4 was the all-wheel drive model, with the 2.0 and the all-wheel drive system out of the Lancia Delta Integrale. That's a drivetrain with a certified pedigree of performance. The Q4 and the 2.5-liter V6 versions were leading the charge for the performance models of the 155. They were by far the fastest, and they were both, well, the 2.5 was still front-wheel drive, but it was still fast. You could get sport packs, and so there were several sport packs available from dealers and other sources that were different body kits and wings and custom wheels, leading to the 155 becoming known for its customizability as well as its performance. There were a few boutique models as well, such as the TI.Z and the GTA-Z, both built by the legendary Italian tuning house Zagato, and the 1 and the GTA Stradale. In 1993, Alfa Romeo decided to take the 155 racing, and the 155 V6 Ti was created. It was built to FIA Class 1 touring car specs to compete in the DTM series, against cars like the Mercedes 190e touring car, which is a legendary touring car, very fast. It later also raced in the International Touring Car Championship after DTM ended, so that was the succeeding race to DTM. Alfa Course, Alfa's factory race program, campaigned 2 155s in the 1993 DTM series, and they won 11 of 22 races, dominating the series. This car was using the all-wheel drive system out of the Delta with the 2.5 V6 naturally aspirated, pushing 420 horsepower. In 1994, Alfa Course drivers won another 11 races, but Mercedes had made significant changes to the 190E and captured the series. 1995 saw a new partnership and a new livery, the all-too-familiar Martini red, white, and blue. 1996 saw an engine upgrade to 483 horsepower at 11,900 RPM. This thing was screaming. It has a top speed of just over 190 miles an hour or 300 kilometers per hour. All told, the 155 touring car program has 38 series wins and another 3 non-championship races. Extremely successful considering the competition and the tight rulebook. Back to you, Ghosty.
And there you have it, the Alfa Romeo 155. A car that's like a feisty Italian chef. It's got the ingredients for a spicy thrill ride, but you're never quite sure how it's going to turn out. From its turbocharged heart that roars like a caffeinated lion, to its handling that'll have you hanging on for dear life. This car is as unpredictable as a roulette wheel in a casino. Just remember, driving the 155 is like making a deal with the devil. You might get a taste of pure exhilaration, or you might end up with a fiery spectacle. Either way, it's a journey you won't soon forget. So buckle up, because with the Alfa Romeo, the road ahead is a winding adventure filled with more twists and turns than an Italian soap opera.